Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? Hope you like my little dance there. Alright, so, welcome. Happy Thursday. Friday to those in the future, like Mr. Hunky, welcome to the stream. Muzio, welcome to the stream. Jazzy, welcome to the stream. Also, Mr. Skello, hello, welcome. Skello, I forgot to message you back. No calendar needed. Thank you, though. Knew I was forgetting to message someone today. Alright, so we are in day 2, which we'll be going into day 3 shortly at reset, but I'm keeping track of my days here on my calendar, so I will not mess this up this time around. Abd Isalam, welcome to the stream. Nicholas Durman, welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? Welcome. Appreciate y'all coming and chilling. Hit that like button. Let's get this stream algorithm boosted up a little bit. Appreciate y'all very much. So this is going to be a rather chill stream. We're going to do some barb chaining. I do need your guys' help, though. That is not clickbait. I do genuinely need help. There's a few key things that I need to kind of use to get ready for next week's fights and then beyond. So I really hope that you guys could have some valuable input and help a fellow content creator out, or fellow Rise of Kingdoms player. So not all content creators know everything. Well, that's why I got you, Hunky. So if I do mess it up, then I can blame you. 2064 Kingdom, very nice. Abdi Salam. Why does that sound so familiar? Everyone always comes in, I'm from Kingdom this. I'm like, yo, it always sounds familiar. In a KVK right now. In a heroic anthem. In Earth Camp. No fighting just yet. Oh, that's why WH. Yes, that's right. We just fought. I'm the worst. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, we just fought you guys last KVK. It's always future guys' fault. We got some good ones, Skello. I'd like to think. If these actually work for rallies and garrisons, this work with or against, I should say, these bastions would be cracked. So in zone 5, we have the Kamar, which is normal attack damage boost, and then a 10% chance to reduce the attack of the opponent by 30%. Pericles with 10% attack and defense. But do they work against? So if it, that's what my understanding of it is. It doesn't work against rallies or garrisons either. So like the whole, a lot of people complained about that with Siege of Orleans and swarming things down, and that's what do they work on rallies and garrisons is what I'm trying to figure out as well. I want to say that the way that I read it is that it doesn't. The Freddy one here is the healing factor. I think they do work if you swarm, but now that you mention it, yeah, the way it reads to me, it's almost like they don't work, because I think they learned from the feedback they got from the community on Siege of Orleans, where the swarm meta is way too strong in Siege of Orleans. I mean, even, Imperium Kingdoms specifically stating, and those are the ones that are swarming, and that's what they really kind of have to tune some of these things for. I can also do a little digging and finding out as well. Ooh. Nice beat here, yo. Don't mention Siege of Orleans still got PTSD. Let's see. I will use my content creator power. Alliance Invictus. State support skills from Bastions do not work for rally or garrisons. Do they work against them in form? Tomorrow would be nice. Yep. Yeah, I guess. Yes, it is nice. And then you also have the Herman one, which is also 10% normal attack damage, and the Rage Engine. So you can opt for that. You have the Belly one, which is, you know, a classic one. And then we also have Joan, which is a 25% normal attack damage. Which that one has to go on Luce. Like that one, that's a given. And then you can pretty much decide between Herman or Tamar on Lu. And then the Bjorn one is actually pretty nice too. This is his little burst damage. 10% chance to deal extra direct damage to the target of 800. That would actually be really nice on a rally or garrison, but obviously they don't work. Oh. Hold on. I'm actually reading my Discord for once. Jazzy, no, Jazzy, I did not. I'm sorry. I also did not message Jazzy either, Skeller, so. That's my bad. Opinion on 2581's Can't Mate 2172. Body thotty. Body to thotty. No need to war plan. Hells yeah. Opinion on 2172. I don't know, David. I was there just poking in. I was just poking in, but to my I mean, from what it looked like, there wasn't a lot of people, but when I was looking at kill point scores, there was some of the 2172 folks on there, so I'm not sure. And then the Julius Caesar Bastion here, which is pretty solid as well. Counter attack damage from Charles. The Takeda one is his skill damage reduction, and then 10% chance to reduce all incoming normal damage, which is pretty nice. The Eddie one, which I really wish I had. The Eddie one's devastating if you have it. If you put that on a Zhuge Liang, on anything really that's doing high skill damage nowadays, kind of makes me want to buy dailies for Eddie. 25% skill damage bonus. By the way, we were talking in some chats. I don't know if I can reveal that or not. I think someone's probably going to make a video on it at some point. Did you guys know that this damage bonus for infantry units, whenever it states that, that's not all damage, guys? Did anyone else know that? That's just normal attack and counter attack damage. We've had it confirmed. I did not know that. The Charlemagne one with the shield, which would be pretty good on a Gorgo if, again, these worked on rallying garrisons. And then you have the Leo one, which is sick. This one would also be really good on would also be really good on a rally or garrison. No need to war plan. Fire is carried on this map territory wise. How are we carried, or are we carrying, is what you mean, Body? How are we being carried? David, brother, I remember you and Dan from 1780. Are you part of the OG 2172 crew? Yes, we know that rallies and garrisons don't have bastion skills, but I'm curious if the skills become applicable onto rallies and garrisons. So if you're swarming a rally down, are you swarming a garrison down? Are they applying to those instances? Are you lulls? Welcome to the stream. All the bastion skills was applicable only for open field. Yeah, we'll find out soon. I messaged in the content creator Discord that I have, so yeah. 5 straight after making Hazy leave. I would yeah, they probably should appear in reports, Skello, I would assume. That is probably the one, David, yes. Skello, we have Mehmed's skill, his skill boost. I would love to have that. That's pretty much what this Eddie one is doing too, but can't have it all, I guess. Cool. Appreciate that, Skello. Yeah, I mean, on Swarm instances, I honestly don't think I've ever looked at one of my reports when I was garrisoning after a Swarm. It's probably nuts. Body, you got a wall jump. Plus, the river is in the way for daybreak. Fair. Yeah, the river definitely favors us in this zone. Which I think that's intended. I mean, if we go to Earth Camp... Oh, it's not. It's actually flipped. It's actually flipped. That's quite funny. That's quite funny, actually. But I mean... yeah, we do have that wall jump. Yeah, I mean, in this zone, we definitely have the advantage. I can see what you mean here. But I wouldn't say it's being carried. Territory-wise, we have some advantages, but I mean, it's still going to be around 500 players to our 150. So who's really got the advantage? Even if we didn't go with the 2v4 setup, we still would go in and fight daybreak. And then in zone 7, just here, you are closer to Earth's Kingsland Pass than Earth themselves. I'm sipping on acid. Hey man, yeah, I mean, look, I can see the point here, and look, regardless, I mean, maybe I can say that we took that into account when Diplo wanted a 2v4. You know? Yes, yeah, this is definitely going to be... I think this is more of what people wanted to see from that last 1093 and 960 fight, in terms of like what do numbers versus tech look like. And I think, oh, actually we got that answer. It was them straight up in KVK, although if I remember correctly, 960 kind of fudged a little bit on their building into Kingsland. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot, if I'm not mistaken. But again, the number disparity there is kind of similar to what we're probably going to experience here. The only difference is that 1093 maybe, you know, and I'll probably ask my buddy Ray this, but 1093 definitely having more max players as opposed to what our AC opponents are going to have in terms of like max tech players is probably going to be the only difference. So that will be interesting to see. But in terms of numbers, and we're totally effed. totes effed. By the way, so far AI is great. You'll enjoy Alliance Invictus. You'll enjoy it as long as you are allied with Wind and Greenwood. We are allied with Wind, and we actually got a little bit more too. So we got our key dates for our fights. Zone 5 is going to be next week, 14:55 UTC. I will be streaming that most likely from the opening. It's a holiday week for me, and I have to load in a bunch of accounts, and I plan to pretty much get my entire work week done in 3 days. So that way I can not work on Thursday. And then we have Zone 7 opens on July 11th. Same times. All these times are going to be around 15 UTC. And then we have Kingsland, which is 3 days later on the 14th. They worked looking at Swarm from a Druge Herman on my Gorgo Charles flag, and first turn it says my troops attack decreased by 30%, which is the Bastion. Okay, so all right, confirmed. Thank you so much, Skello. Skello always doing God's work, yo. helping out the channel, helping out the community as well. See, this is why you got to tune in to even the small guys, yo. You got amazing people in the community that will go out their way and like Skello like messaged me back a few days and he's like, I finally got a chance to watch your stream, and he gave me this whole breakdown on the pass open timings, which I was kind of getting into with our key dates. So obviously we are allied with Wind, and the big question was when these open, the level 7 passes open, zone 7 opens, when do these open? And from the initial calendar that I had, it looked like it was 5 days, and then Skello gave me this amazing breakdown. Gave me the amazing breakdown, and we found out it's only 3 days. Uncle B, welcome to the stream. Uncle B's gonna be like, yo, Eve online? So a 3-day hold here. I don't know how they're gonna do it. We're guys, subscribe to the channel. You're gonna see some magical building here, otherwise they're gonna lose this. No, you're not, Uncle B. No, you're not. Get out of here. No, no way. We're actually with 2542. Okay. We're actually with what I just noticed as well. You were in 307 before, Uncle B, right? That was like your main kingdom. 307 and 916. That was like the crew that you ran with. Oh, 846. I thought you were... Never mind then. But what I did find out as I was looking through these alliances... where they at? Oh, that's right. Okay. Let me just check this real quick. So I just realized, as Ray had mentioned a few days ago on stream, that 2114 is kind of like where a bunch of the old 307 players went. And I don't want to say old, but I mean, you have a Mad here. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh damn. You have Felipe, who was again part of, from what I remember, part of that 307 crew, part of Drago's crew that went to 916. And then you have Mad Phantom. Just quietly chilling in our KVK. Now, I don't know if this is actual Mad. I had heard things that he had quit, so... Do we start making Diddy and Laguna jokes? Oh god, why is this... Mad's... That's what I figured, but I don't know if it's still... Oh, it's him at times, okay. And then here's another Felipe. So yeah, a lot of this old... There he is, speaking of Ray. Hey. There's another Mad, and then there was another key name that I noticed. Skywalker is also here. Mad had an account in 846. Everything that I saw, he always was very, very gracious to Drago. Like they like those two are, they developed like a true friendship, and like, I mean, you can just see how gracious and generous he was to Drago during those streams, man. So you definitely don't do that stuff out of is this an actual Makote account, or is this just a fake? Let's go see 2542. But yeah, we have 2114 in here, which is a nice chunk of 307 players and Mad Phantom's main. So pretty low key. There was 2885, obviously. 2114. There was another alliance that I was looking in on too, where I noticed a few key players. There's some low key big players in this KVK, yo. Actually, even if we go to kill rankings, we should probably do that. Oh, was it 2885? That's what I meant, not 1855. Just JK's Unk. Oh yes, yeah. And yeah, an account with the fluffy pony. I mean, a kingdom with the fluffy pony in it. Yes, that's what I meant. This is what I mean. Gorgo Charles performed really well for us. Better than all Gorgo pairs, even with the swarms. Interesting. I wonder if maybe something to do with the armament potentially. Oof, what commanders to work towards? Let's see. Hold on, I want to check out your kingdom, by the way, Uncle B. Let's see. Oh, you're in a KVK. Look at that. Right now, Luce. Luce is a must. Let's see. So you were here. Going in there. Going in there. Right. DCEA. Chisray. Greatest glory, but I wasn't the only one with Gorgo, and we all switched to Gorgo Charles. Pretty much my default was Gorgo Xeno. Interesting. I wonder why. Yeah, it's weird like that. You go to certain KVKs or certain setups, and it's like, oh, this one works better. This one works better. 384 889. No. What brought you back, Uncle B? It's the question. It's the question we all want to know. There he is. So commanders to work on, honestly, you need a Luce. Skippy would be nice too. I think those two aren't going away anytime soon. Skippy, Luce, Juga Leong is a must-have. He's YSG 5.0. Those are the three must-haves for now. And then I think Skippy you can work on through dailies. Nevsky you can also work on through dailies. Nevsky I think is still like a must-have. That's just personally speaking. I would suggest to people Skippy over Huo. Oh, Nev is max ready. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Yeah, then I think from a cav standpoint, you're pretty good. I guess with Nevsky, you want the Joan. Her double nuke is extremely nice. All right, word. Nice. We're gonna do a little bit of account building. I am gonna also too, like I said, we're gonna work on my account too, guys. I need some assistance on kind of some direction on where to go. Yeah, that's a good point, Ray. Well, I mean, he can do... I mean, who else is he going to do from dailies? I would say do Skippy from dailies. Don't use your gems on him. But Ray does make a good point. Infantry is coming out next, which is going to be another 3 months away. But with Skippy in the dailies, he's probably the best commander to go after, since you already have Nevsky done. I personally think I'm going to start working on Henry, because he's as a Cav main, and we still don't have a proper like counter attacker. Henry in an artifact KVK works so well, even though I'm not probably going to be rallying, but you never know. I just kind of like having that option. Monkey loves Chiz so much he runs Trajan Skippy. Ray swinging back. All right, let's get our barb marches out. Nev Williams solid. I would say the Joan. Look, a lot of people are like, oh, Huo, oh, Nevsky. Like, guys, the reason why you get reports the way you do with your Cav marches is because Joan is double nuking people. 2,200 times 2. Thank you, Ray. Yes. 2,200, 2,200, 4,400. 2,700, 2,500. Joan is the reason why Cav marches tick. It's the double nuke, people. She's also extremely high priority. For those who say otherwise, don't know the game. I'm sorry. I'll just go out and straight up say it. It's a double nuke, people. She's going to be relevant with any... I do love Khan. I do love Khan. He's never coming back, though. I've put that to bed. Trajan is good in a 6 or 7 march set. Personally, is what I think. I don't think you should be bringing him to the field in a 5 march set. But I also don't have a Trajan, so I can't. I like to speak from experience on this. This is also part of the reason why, like, I don't make a lot of like commander videos. Like, I don't have a lot of these commanders in hand, and I like to speak from experience. Like, I don't want to just come out and say this commander, this commander is good. Like, let the people who actually run these commanders day in and day out, like, they should be the ones to say. All right, let's see if I can pull these up. We'll do a little breakdown. Cool. All right, so what we're looking at right now is Uncle B's commanders. Let me hide my map. Put this over. Boom. So what we got here is Uncle B's setup. This is what he's working with right now. So you can see he's got the Khan. Hells yeah. He's got Alex, Guan, Leo, Ramses, Harold, YSS, CJ, Nevsky. Why is this not? It's here gear, but it's all good. Oofta. All right, so artifacts or armaments? And you also never answered the question, Uncle B. He said, dude, I don't know. Why did you come back? I'm extremely curious. I don't know about the rest of chat. Saw there was a KVK. That's fair. That's fair. My girl's been saying she's gonna quit too, and I'm gonna quit one day, and then she comes in the next day. So I'm looking for a new kingdom. I'm like, you just said you were gonna quit. And I forgot who it was. I think it was Omniarch or someone made a really good video or a really good point. Don't have to spend a ton because you have really good accounts. You made a really good point. Look, people, and Dom, welcome to the stream. People never really quit ROK. They just take mini vacations. Look, people play this game for, number one, the community, which I feel like we're losing that a little bit. I feel like back in the day when 846 was in their prime, 307, you can say 254, obviously. The community, I feel like that was peak community Rise of Kingdoms. You had some really solid, strong communities in that prime time, in my opinion. People also play for the collection aspect, gathering commanders, gathering gear, armaments, blah blah blah, and then also just, you know, maybe for the game itself. So I saw some really good points in that. I can definitely see the collection aspect is huge. I think a lot of people probably play for the collection aspect, to be honest. That's why so many people are in lower seed kingdoms, just be a little bit more chill, but they also want to get really good commanders and stuff. So, yeah. On your setup, Uncle B, I would say right off the bat, if you can max a Luce, that'd be huge. Luce Alex would go in, and that would be one mark. Obviously, you said Nev William. I would say Nev Joan. In terms of priority, Luce, ZL, Zhuge Liang, and then probably a Joan. That way you can just at least round your marches out real quick, and then you can go a little bit deeper. If you want to say go for like an extra infantry march, you go for the Skippy through your dailies. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper and make a better archer pairing, you can go for ZL Herman Prime, that is. But ZL YSG works very well. And I know you have a YSG. One Alliance Kingdom meta is destroying community. Yeah, I think that's it. I honestly really do think that look, you're getting with this one kingdom aspect, right? So I'm just gonna go from my personal experience in 2581. When I was king over there, we played with the idea of having two alliances, and one would be a little bit more free to play friendly, and the other one's going to be where a chunk of our players are. I'd just like to say you have one of the best Discord owners and Rock in your chat. Send him to AQHQ for the information needs. Pleb, this is also true. This is also true. Yeah, Uncle B, definitely check out HQAQ. Dom does an amazing job over there. I'll send you the link now. That's like that's the go-to for all anything information, Rise of Kingdoms. Good call out, Ray. Guan, Skippy, Harold, Alex. Dom also the brakes off of you. Ramsey, YSG, Nevsky, William. This. Oh, so you have a Skippy. Okay, so if you just get Luce to replace that Herald, your lineup actually looks pretty solid. If you get the Luce and the ZL, your lineup is pretty much there. And again, Luce is a commander that I think everyone needs. ZL, YSG, and then Nevsky, Joan. I don't think Joan's going anywhere. Even if we get another really good cavalry, which we just got the next wave of cavalry. So in terms of priority, I would definitely say yes. Luce, ZL, then Joan. And then your 5 marches are boom right there. And then what you'd probably want to do is get another march in there at some point to just push your Trajan Mulan into a 6 march. Dom gonna get dommed. Touched inappropriately. Oh, man. Do you have a lot of universals, Uncle B? I think he's about to get dominated. They're not going to see us until Kingsland. I hope you realize that, right? Oh, 2K. Pfft, bro, you're good. Oh, man. You're Gucci. Yeah, you can just in an instant. Here's the thing, right? We're about to get three cycles of a belly wheel. And then your next infantry commander. You could spin those wheels if you want. Not for belly, but I mean for like the next cycle of infantry, archer, cav, whatever. But amount of resources. Uncle B is gonna come back after not playing for like 2 years and just own kids. Must be nice being a former whale. I hope you have fun. I really do. Look, there are still fun aspects of this game. I think the KVK modes have definitely started to add a little bit of a refresher into that. Yeah, I think I think you have fun. Oh yeah, that's true. You've never been in like a smaller key. You've always been in Imperiums. Yeah. It's nice, but at the same time you'll see that there's times where it's like when I was in 1780, and again, this is the old guard. This is the old days when we were all, obviously this is 3 years ago. This is when Uncle B was still playing. This is prime 846. 307 was kind of teetering off a little bit. And I say that because when we had the KVK against 2070, they had a big chunk of 307 players in there, but this is when we had 2, 3, 4 kingdom setups. So losing 20 to 30 players wasn't that big of a deal. You'll see though that although small kingdoms are nice, you don't get the level of fighting you're used to. So be prepared for very short fights. Like be prepared for zone 5 fights lasting a day. You'd be lucky if it lasts a day, to be honest. King's Lands probably lasting like a day. Like all that stuff is very unfamiliar territory for you, Uncle. That's fair. Okay, yeah. And that's also too like I always, it's hard for me because I always speak from a perspective of this like content creator. But yeah, it's true. I mean, for people who I don't know how Hunky does it, to be honest with, you got the kids and work, business, all that stuff, and still grinding on some very intense KVKs. Like mad props to all y'all. 6 years older. Yo, time flies, man. Time flies, especially being in sales. Taking years off my life being in sales, to be honest. You remember the 5 to 6 day zone 5 fight when we were in same camp, 1780 versus 1185 against the Chinese Imperium? 20. I wasn't sure for any. I guarantee you Hunky remembers this too. It was like 1829 or something like that. Yes, I do remember. I think me and Hunky we were actually just talking about that on stream a few streams ago. That one, and even the one before, the KVK before that one that we had with you guys in 2070, it was the exact same setup. It was Earth versus Fire. And we had the same thing. We had like a few days fight in Zone 5. 1892, that's right. See, I knew he was going to remember. I don't know how he does it. Fucking steel trap over here. Why did my double C get destroyed? Ugh, brother. We were different camps. We were allied as camps in that previous KVK. Oh yes. Yeah, it was back-to-back KVKs that we played with each other. That's right. Yeah. Good times, man. Those were peak rock days. I'm sorry to say it, but those were. That I can't help you. You have the link and all that stuff? Obviously, I'm assuming. Won't let you log into the account. You might have to play through the tutorial, unfortunately. That happens pretty often. You usually have to play through the tutorial and then you have to go into the settings and... Oh, you did? Huh. Usually it should just let you just go in and oh, there, now you got my email, guys. Maybe? No. Oh, it didn't pop up. Okay, sweet. It was a different email that I had. That I don't know if I can help you with, Uncle B. But definitely a priority because rock on the PC is much better. Bro, I had this goal initially that I was going to maybe push for a top 20 spot in honor, but the barb clusters in this map are so... I feel like Lilith shadow nerf barb chaining yet again. Number one, there's not a lot of good clusters. Like it's been very rare to find like clusters where I can get a solid 4 to 5 chain. Like here's like a decent one, but it takes so long to find them. And then what's also happening a lot too with this whole barb chaining is, let's see if I can find an example. Actually, there's actually a good bit up here on the border of the map, which I actually saw last night too when I was chilling. But if you like go in here, like there's a lot of disruption with nodes too that I didn't really see too often. So like a lot of like here, although you can go down here, but like there just seems a lot of disruption here. A burn stream? I should, yeah. That would be a long one though, dude. I don't think I've done one of those with this many kingdoms in there. I probably should though. That's just something that I traditionally normally do. I don't want to get in trouble though. I don't know how these guys are going to react. Because you get penalized here if you trash talk in Lost Kingdom chat. So I hope they would be okay with it. I already got my work cut out for me here. Potentially. Do you like top kill ranks? Yeah, okay, that would be a little better. Yeah. I wish, you know, it would be a cool feature. I guess it'd be a little bit hard because you'd probably pick up a lot of farms. But if you can like filter and just go and see like the absolute bottom. It says scrolling through all this. Oh my lordy. How far down does it go? Issue with one Alliance game was not only that you lose a variety of players, but also very limiting in terms of time zone coverage, but also in war strategy planning. Shells for 4 chops and such, but limited people, officers to pull off more complex stuff. The time zone coverage one is definitely huge. And yes to the like pulling off some of those more complex moves for sure. I think the time zone one is the biggest thing. No, it's not. Yeah, it's just an alliance. maybe with this graphics overhaul and whatnot, hopefully there's some addressing onto the servers, which I doubt, but can't even farm or barb chain too many Asians in your game. I've been experiencing that too, dude. I didn't realize that because we're a very heavy Viet alliance, and there has been a lot of people chaining, and I'm just like, I can't. There's no way. I'm limited by the amount of clusters and stuff that I can find, and if I can't find them, I'm just gonna. I could do this. Shit. Shit. I could do it like that. Yeah, it's been very, so I guess maybe the borders. Try the borders, Dom, because I was having some success with them last night. But yeah, the whole top 20 thing is just totally out the window already. We're only on day 2. About to go on day 3. By the way, anyone, I just remembered this. I changed my mic settings a little bit. Is there any like difference that you guys can hear? I'm also redlining on here too. Is there any difference that you guys can hear on this? Lilith has a member thing. Yes. Yeah. So if you go in, you can register an email or something like that. What's cool when you do that, Uncle B, is you'll see like these points. It honestly, it doesn't give you much. You're not getting a lot from it. The main thing you get is when, I think obviously when you register, and then okay, I'm platinum too. If you take that number you see and divide it by 10, that's how much money you've spent in the game. Voice is a tiny bit fuzzy. Okay, so I can adjust, but I also adjusted the little bit of a filter that I had on here. Okay, so probably a little bit better now, because I'm not letting it get that high on my settings, potentially. But I also changed, there's this little preset setting that it had for deep voice. So I was curious if it did. Ooh, there's one for less nasally. I feel like at times I can be nasally. Let's see. See if it works. I gotta play around with these filters a little bit more. Uncle B's like, fuck. Yeah, if you divide that number by 10, that's how much money you've spent in the game. But yeah, what you get from it, I think obviously you get some stuff from when you sign up, and then on your birthday, they give you like 8,000 gems or something like that. It's pretty nice. Now sounds okay. Perfect. Thank you, Ergendir. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I noticed that, and I've been playing with it a little bit, but yeah, just making sure that it doesn't peak and get into that red zone is definitely key. So I appreciate the feedback. Always looking for feedback on if anything ever sounds off, if music is too loud or anything like that. I kind of tweak settings on, you know, stream to stream. So if anything ever seems off, just let me know, please. Very, very beneficial. I feel the main reason that Lilith account thing is easier, account sharing and piloting. Potentially. I will not speak on this. I don't want to. Not that I can't, but from being an official caster on the channel now for Osiris League, I will avoid TOC discussions. When that point was made to me, I was like thinking in my head of like certain players who are in Osiris League with multiple accounts, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to say to that? I'm a sellout now. I know. To be honest too, like I didn't expect anything from being in this content creator Discord but the past few weeks have been amazing. I've I've been approached by different gaming companies before. This is like when when I really get engaged in making videos. So I've had at least 2 or 3 reach out to me. One of them you'll probably know because I see ads for it all over the place, but Witcher of Realms is one that reached out to me to do some work for them. But I wasn't happy with the communication process of it. Like I had went back and forth with them, and they kind of left me on red a few times, and it was kind of unprofessional. And also, I didn't like the format of the game. It's a fantasy tower defense style game that I wouldn't personally play. But when I got some of these kind of like offers, or I'll call them soft offers, or at least being approached, I was like, damn, like I'm making some noise in this YouTube thing that I'm doing. And it's just been very nice over the past few weeks, getting recognized for something that I didn't think I was going to get recognized for, kind of in the same light of when those gaming companies are reaching out, being able to cast on the official channel. I'm going to be featured in a video that's going to be developed by Lilith, but it's going to be featuring myself, Chiz, and Plato doing a Q&A. So some kind of big moves coming that I just wasn't expecting anything from that, to be honest, and just doing my normal thing and things that I find fun. So yeah, it's been a very nice last few weeks of kind of exposure. Glad someone got you out of fucking bed. That's what my drill sergeant, man. Look. I've said it before, man. It's not if I pop off. It's if we pop off. Like, there's genuinely some people who are, and it fucking makes me a little emotional talking about it. Look, if I ever pop off, it's a we pop off. There's some key people around me right now that, and I've been referring to in my Discord now as my team. Like, I'm genuinely silently forming this team of people, or they're forming around me, I should say. I don't even know how the best way to phrase it, but I'm extremely grateful for people like Tommy, people like Ray, people like Bullet Blazer, who just like unconditionally do some of these things for me to help the channel. And I promise you, if things ever pop off, we're all going somewhere. We're all going somewhere. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking when I say that. Like, it's a totally pay it forward type thing. And I hope that happens one day. That's the, you know, obviously any content creator, no matter, anyone can say that they do this as a hobby, but I guarantee you, if anyone's doing it as a hobby and gets offered full-time contract, anything of the sort, they will quit their fucking job to play video games 1000%. So, yeah, it's been an amazing last few weeks. It really has been. And I appreciate everyone that pushes me, and holds me accountable. Not this guy make too much money. Look, man, don't matter. Like, I mean, if it's bro, I saw a short, and look, this is such a far cry and so far out there. You know, Kick had like reached out to Dr. Disrespect on an exclusive deal. His offer was 50 million. $50 million for a streamer. And look, like I'm saying, I don't think I'll ever become a Dr. Disrespect, but if you give me a fraction of that money, I'm sure even a couple million would probably stop someone from working their job. Tommy, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Ergandir, welcome to the Dirty Gang. Tell me where the best spot to download this game, please. It should be just on, if you type in Rise of Kingdoms PC, it should, that's usually where it is. That was a creator group work. You tier up on your videos when you reach you get sponsored by Lilith, which would be the ultimate goal. Yes, but that's not my goal. I never started this journey wanting to make videos, Dom. I did it in the beginning purely because, number one, I was honestly just doing videos because, I mean, if you go back and look at my early videos, it's literally me just saying the skills, and my only like teaching aspect of it is this commander worthy for you to invest in? I purely did that to get my feet off the ground. My ultimate thing that I've always wanted to do is just stream, because the whole premise of me streaming, I'm playing these games anyway, right? Maybe not so much Rise of Kingdoms, and I didn't want to be so Rise of Kingdoms focused, and I think you guys have seen that I'm starting to gear off of Rise of Kingdoms, at least in the off season, right? So my goal was to never just be this you know, video educational content creator on games, although I think I definitely have an area to do that in, but it just depends on the game, right? So if I go and look at my analytics, my highest viewed video right now is the 12 beginner steps you need to know for a Viking Rise player, and I still get comments on that video to this day. It depends on the game. I can't make videos on Rise of Kingdoms. It's so saturated. I have a game that I'm keying in on, and I'm eyeing in on, and I'm in talks for a creator role on there already. But everyone knows everything about Rise of Kingdoms already. It's not like it was 4 years ago when it first came out. So yes, and to answer your question, Dom, yes, you do level up. You do level up based on what you upload, and you have to upload to a specific site for them to kind of consider you as well. So even like some of the videos that I've put out, if I don't upload them onto their platform, it doesn't count for anything. So my ultimate goal isn't to get sponsored by Lilith or anything like that. The recognition is great, and I hope that I can pretty much add that into like a portfolio of, in a sense, if other companies do look to reach out to me, which is nice because I can be like, hey, look, the official channel, you know, featured me on a tournament view, which is Osiris League. That's how I explain it to my friends. Or you know, hey, I was featured in this video with the top 2 Rise of Kingdom streamers in the game, you know, something like that, which that video will be out later this month is the one I'm alluding to. So yeah, we'll see. It really depends on the games that come out. I know the Age of Empires game is coming out right around the corner, and I have a feeling that a lot of the Rise of Kingdoms guys are going to go, because that's exactly what happened when Call of Dragons came out. So I really, as much as I love some of the content creators from Rock, Lambo, Plato, Oppo, Only Farmer, some of the ones that I kind of like exchange with a little bit, I want to separate myself from that pack a little bit. Is the ultimate goal. Did an XQC get 100? I think so, Skello, yes. You did videos for, exactly, yeah, I did videos for the leaks until I was told I couldn't do it. KVKs and other games is the play. Yeah, I mean, so here's a real interesting thing too. When I was looking at my analytics, can anyone, here's a question for chat. Can anyone guess over the last 2 months what my highest net revenue stream was? Can anyone guess? I've done a few. I've had a few pretty big hits. Like my migration video, I got like 2K views. But what video was it? I know it's a little broad, but was it a KVK? Was it the migration video? Was it another game that I was playing or something? And it was around $20, Uncle B. So yes, you're right. Yes, and I've done some pretty big Osiris League casts, like the JST Vito view. I had 200 concurrent viewers, which was absolutely insane. Like I couldn't believe that was a thing. Where's my phone? Players past were eating those guides, not so much anymore. Kind of like live streams and drama. Live streams and drama sells in Rise of Kingdoms nowadays. Lee, welcome to the stream. Not my farm guide, no. So I guess I should have also kind of specified a little bit. Where'd it go? Say the answer then, Tommy. So go for it. Now my drinking stream now. That one was extremely profitable though, because there was a lot of super chats. Like that streams of that nature are geared around getting revenue from super chats. So you're not wrong entirely. Not my Tides of War stream. So, and I'm losing it a little bit now just because of so honestly too, upon looking at this right now, guys, that Viking Rise 12 beginner step guides in the last year has made me the most money. That's insane. And also, and then second becomes my improve your kill points rage hopping guide. Not 1052, not this. The wheel spin one was good. I'm almost at 1K views on that. These are all really good guesses, guys. Man, much love. Much love. You guys know the content and stuff. It is last couple months while Uncle B still struggles. So let me just go here. I think it got muddled up a little bit because now it's not showing up, but maybe it was an error. From what I looked at, it's not showing up now, but it was very interesting to see. Revenue. It was the Tides of War one. Let's see. It was my Helldiver stream, which only has like 100 views. But the way that YouTube works is obviously the longer someone watches something, the more ads they're going to come across, and retention is massive with YouTube algorithm. And I guess just the payout structure. The Helldiver stream that I did, and again, this was like 2 weeks ago. It's getting muddied here because I can't find it anymore. But I wouldn't lie to you because I was shocked and I was like, "What? Helldivers?" I'm like, it barely has 100 views. The Tides of War one though, Tommy. Pay to have no ads. I was actually talking about this with my buddy Jake. I'm curious how that works. Tides of War is actually second in the last 90 days, Tommy. No ads for Sky. God damn it, guys. Come on. I don't blame you. Yeah, Tides of War in the last 3 months. It's the Viking Rise beginner guide that I made. Then it's Tides of War. And then it's the Belisarius video. Thank you, Ray. Ray will, as we grow, Ray will want royalties on video suggestions. But yeah, I wish I screenshotted it, but that Helldiver video was like, I don't know, it was like 16, 17 bucks. It's insane. I was like, what? How? How is this possible? And just leak your chat. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, I mean, look, we're growing slowly. There's obviously some potential, but the main thing for me is staying consistent, and that's why I went in last off season. It was just aggressively working to upgrade this goddamn PC, get onto some other games. So I will definitely have something worked out once this KVK ends and get into a proper off season. And then, you know, we'll probably come back with some Helldiver streams. I think Overwatch is going to be my next big one, because I played Apex Legends a few weeks ago and I was so ass. The skill level that you need to be like somewhat competitive or entertaining on Apex Legends is pretty nutty, and it would probably take me 3 months to get up to the level that I was at on Apex Legends. YouTube probably accounts for 90% of media consumption. So yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have caught myself watching YouTube more and more as over the last few months, to be honest. Still getting monetization. I would hope so. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy about that. We were curious as to how that works. Again, the main thing for YouTube, and I don't know if this is, I think this is how it pays you, but it also boosts your algorithm and all the little backend algorithm. It's the retention. It's how long are people staying on your videos and that's I learned that from watching Mr. Beast videos. He always brings that up. It's how long are people staying on your videos. Uncle B now is on PC. Fallout 76 group. Shooters are my thing, man. I've always been a first person shooter player. Most likely what we'll do actually is PUBG PC, or it would be PC. I do not know how people play shooters on mobile. And again, background, I grew up playing shooters. So like in middle school, grades 7 and 8, Halo, when Halo came out, huge. That was it. That was what got me into shooters. It was Halo. Dude, I used to 1v4 my friends on maps. That's like how like the level of was it his first person shooter? That was the level of like good I was 1v4ing my friends. And then you move on to Call of Duties, which I think I was pretty good at. That'll probably be the other one that I work in here, because I play on my roommate's Xbox, and I just know the rotations too. And I'm talking like deathmatch, not war zones. I'm talking like deathmatch and probably even like some hard point and some other things like that. But like those ones, I know I can play. And for some, like it took me a little bit of an adjustment, but I was able to kind of get back into the groove of Call of Duty. Apex Legends is just, it's such a technical game. And the shooting mechanics on that, I want to say is the hardest. I'm sorry, I have to say, I think it's the hardest. The recoil, all that, it's very tough to get used to guns. Dirty Dan ghost hunting. Fallout, the show is really good though, by the way. I never played a Fallout. That'll be another thing. When Last of Us comes out, I'll probably do a Last of Us playthrough. I can't imagine the games take too long, so I'll probably do once we get a release date, maybe I'll do a Last of Us 1 and then do Last of Us 2, since that's going to be on the new season. Apex, Tommy, Apex. Not used to the guns, but Like the R399, like I played Apex for so long and I still can't use that gun. I don't know how people do it. Pocket, welcome to the stream. You know, this whole time I thought your, unless you changed it, I thought your picture was always Naruto, but it's actually Vegeta. And it's very small on my screen too, so I apologize. Fallout 76 is online. You can meet up with us scrubs, I believe. Yeah, I thought it was Naruto for some reason. Pocket, I don't know. Shut up, Tommy. Get out of here. Escape from Tarkov is probably the most realistic shooting-wise. I've always wanted to. That's one I don't know if my computer can handle. and stream. So I am working towards like a fuller upgrade. Shout out to my man Bullet yet again, coming through in the clutch. That'll be probably require a full upgrade. Rust is making a big comment. Rust I've never played. Tarkov always kind of has piqued my interest a little bit. But yeah, it'll probably be on off season. You'll probably see me grinding ranked on Overwatch, which don't be surprised if you see me and Only Farmer playing, because I was tuning into one of her streams like last week or a few weeks ago, and she's actually saving up for a PC right now with what she's getting from donations and all that stuff. And she had mentioned Overwatch, and I was like, sick. I'm like, yo. So there's potential for me and Only Farmer to probably play some Overwatch, and then probably Call of Duty. You'll probably definitely see in the off season. In terms of content and creators on YouTube for Rust, interesting. Who streams 8 hours a day of DMZ for the new COD, and he always has 1,218. That's too much, so that's someone who's full time. The one thing that I've learned, right, as like during my off season, just kind of just scrolling through YouTube videos and stuff, is schedule and consistency. And I know that consistency has been the hardest part for me, and that's why I have worked to upgrade my PC so I can keep content going regardless if it's Rise of Kingdoms or not. I know when I stream Helldivers, it's a few people watching, totally fine. I understand that this was a Rise of Kingdoms based channel initially, but this is Dirty Dan Gaming. This isn't Dirty Dan ROK or Dirty Dan City Builder mobile games. Like, this is Dirty Dan Gaming, and that's what you're going to get from this channel. And I should probably make an intro video to make that clear for people who do come onto my channel. And again, it's totally fine, but this is how I want to build the channel and build the brand. And if people want to watch it, they want to watch it. That's it. Community, we appreciate a guide on this KVK and all the mechanics of Curios. Curios are very easy, but yes, a guide probably will come very soon, and it'll be actually a quick video for me for once, because there's not a lot to talk about on this KVK, to be honest. You have the Curios, you have Bastion skills, and that's pretty much it. Curios aren't going to, it's, you know, you get the Curios and it turns one troop type into another troop type. Very, very easy. Yeah, that's a fair question. Very, very fair question. I got you, Pocket. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put something together, because again, I'm the only other content creator covering Rise of Alliance Invictus is Big Kane. So very much like I did with Tides of War, I'll definitely do a review. Since when you send troops to reinforce a rally, you don't count the secondary commander when reinforcing? What do you mean? Don't count the secondary commander? You can turn the content into stories or even full-length movies, but you need a team and of course need to be really good, so that's a big time investment. Yeah, one of the things that I even saw Chiz talking about too was getting an editor. So when I get to that point, because I don't like editing, like at all, and this is why I don't make videos, I just want to stream. I will definitely hire someone to edit my videos. That's 1000% fact. And I messed up this barb chain. Oh, I didn't do it. Yay. I don't know. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I just don't understand why that game is. I don't know. I got to see more about it, but it confuses me a little bit. I guess I should say. So the only thing, and yes, I will make a video on it, Pocket. But the only thing Curio does is it changes the secondary troop. 3 units will be treated as a new unit, calculating skill and talent effect. So I'm gonna get the cavalry Curio here. So if this goes onto my Nevsky Joan, I can essentially send out my Nevsky Joan with archers. And as soon as I turn them into send them out, these turn into cavalry units. The only thing I want to, and I'm assuming when they die, they won't obviously be cav. They'll be archer units when they die. Yeah, maybe, Ray. I mean, again, like I said, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I just really not like the way that Star Wars has been going in any direction right now. So that's a very, 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 very big maybe. Thing with that, Dan, they won't be special units. Oh. Standard stack cap. Interesting. They should change that. I don't like that. I mean, I don't use special unit cav anyway. I'm Ottoman civilization, so I guess it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, they should change that. Better to reinforce an open field. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming they're used for, and I think that's probably like a way that Lilith is also trying to implement people stopping to kill their siege units. So instead of killing your siege units, now people are just going to save them. That way they can use them to reinforce structures properly, you know? All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I use a Banyo. Be right back. Hello, Noob Left, how's everyone doing? Yeah, Skella, I knew it's late for you. You're Europe. Wait, don't tell me. Switzerland, Sweden, it's one of those. Switzerland? Oh, Skella, get some rest, man. Europe, welcome to the stream. Romania, fuck, I was way off, sorry. God damn, that was way off. Skelloro. Yeah? I'm uncultured. I was planning on going on to that too, right? Yes. Row for Romania. Okay. Yep. Uncultured. I actually had them saved here too, right? So I was ahead of you for once. Haha. Nothing going on now? Of course. Where'd the fighting go? And where are those? Why aren't they burning anything? Oh, there they are. Ah. Work it. We need the markers. Why does it say Camp Seth and Camp Horus? Do you see that? Popcorn. So weird. Side to side. That's so weird. They had one bill. Hopefully 2377 can punch these guys a little bit. And this is our opponent in Osiris League this week for 2975. So it'd be nice to drain them a little bit. Hour and a half into the stream. In like 5 minutes, we're gonna go in. I do need help. I wasn't using that as clickbait. We're gonna kind of go over some account things that I truly just want some input on. I have some ideas of what I want to do, but I just would like some assistance as well from you guys, because there's definitely a lot of knowledgeable people here. .2377 clearing the field. Rallies coming in. What was our red marker? Ray's here. There are no brain cells. What's up, Josh? Oh man, I love it. I love to see it. I love how like the key people, some of the OGs are all now starting to troll each other. That's what you love to see in a community, yeah? Hunky taking shots on Ray earlier. Ray shooting back. Josh coming in, throwing fades. Oh man. Ooh, that might be skunked. Oh, you're coming back, Tommy? Ugh, means I gotta go get lunch with Tommy again. Ooh, there's Hammer event. I didn't even realize. Damn, 2377 is working. When does this Kingsland open? Anyone know? $260 for end zone seats. Oof. Oof. I was looking up tickets for the Dustin Poirier and Makachev fight. That's going to be happening in Newark, which is like 15-20 minutes for me. $400 for top level seats. Giants are 4, and Giants are always going to be more. Freaking simps. I'm going to actually talk to my company and be like, hey, is there any like UFC tickets available? It'd be really dope if I can go to that. Five minutes is up. Yeah, I can go back to that. All right, so guys, just real quick, I need some help. Let's kind of get into one of the points of the stream. Before I forget, I will not go much longer. We'll probably get around 2 hours. So another half hour or so. Starting to get a little hungies. So, I need help, y'all. First and foremost, I've asked before, not really sure what to do here. So I'm running Luce Alex. That's my primary infantry march, and we just got his additional buff in the museum. And as you can see, I can only get one. Because museum tokens are so hard to get. Delete account solves all problem. Or do I go for Attila or Takeda? I'm leaning more towards Takeda because that gives me a little bit more versatility. I'm not thrilled with 5% defense and the skill damage reduction. I think that kind of is equivalent to 10% health. And then I think the march speed bonus adds a little bit to it. So Attila Takeda is my 6th march. But I can flex off of that if Takeda with museum buffs is really good. Because Hunky was running Justinian Takeda before, which allows me then to do something with XY, potentially, in the field. So I'm really torn right now. Do I go for a Takeda? Alex is giving me an extra 10% defense, and then an extra 3% normal attack reduction. So it's just all straight tankiness. And again, that Luce Alex is my main infantry march. The only thing that scares me, if we get a new infantry commander that's going to replace Alex, now I'm SOL. It's going to be tough. I think just on that premise alone, I might just go Takeda. Like, I'll get the benefit of this museum buff for just 1 KVK. That's assuming that the next infantry commander that we're going to get pairs well with Luce. I can also salvage things. No, but I'm saying like for like Alex is what I'm saying. Because the next infantry commander I'm assuming is going to be smite damage, who's going to synergize with Luce. I would be very surprised if they don't go that direction. And then like I can also do. He is my main 5 march, but he can be replaced. They're both like, I guess we call subsidiary commanders. They're gonna get subbed out at some point. Attila Takeda will always be my 6th march for now, until we get like XY museum buffs or whatever. But Attila Takeda is always going to be my 6th march because that's just what my year calls for. I believe so, yes. Alex. What does a salvage do, by the way? Oh, it doesn't give you the main ones that I need. So we do Alex with the premise that I'm gonna get the value out of him this KVK, but he can be replaced in the future. Because if he's replaced, if we get a smite damage commander in infantry, you best believe that Alex is getting benched. Zoo and Luce. Joan 5100 already. Luce. Specifically expertise. I know you're not one to 5551 a commander, but his expertise gives him a built-in Horn of Fury. So you don't even need Horn of Fury on Luce. You just need Greatest Glory and a ring. There. Yeah, Greatest Glory and a ring. Get the utility now right away. And that march is so good. It's arguably, and like you said, it is part of my 5 main march. Although, speaking of 5 marches, pushing a little bit harder than I had planned on, guys. So I'm pushing for 6 marches in, I'm pushing for 6 marches for Zone 5. Because I'm trying to really optimize my kill points. What? Oh, perfect. Hunky can help now too. So Hunky, I was going back and forth of what museum buff to get, because I can only get one. You do Alex, new commander comes out, it sucks, but you choose Attila, it's only every KVK. Well, that's the same for Alex too. The museum buffs work in their entirety. They even work in Arc and Osiris Leagues and all that stuff. So again, I understand, like Skello said, I get the value right now. But if we get an infantry commander, I'm screwed. Because until someone else, and again, my 6 march is always going to be cavalry. I'm not in the realm right now of making another set of gear. My 6th set or my 4th set for cavalry is pretty much set in stone, and I slowly upgrade that. So and again, I can probably get this, and by the time when the new infantry commander comes out, I probably will have enough of these to buff up either Attila or Takeda. It's kind of what I'm thinking too. Yeah, only one. I don't know how people get more than that. I mean, like I haven't even upgraded Ethel to the 2nd one. I would really like to do Julius, although I don't really need to anymore because Belly's gonna have the same march speed as him. I really would love to do Julius. I did Mulan for some reason. But 6 march, I'm usually always going to have Tommy. Instantly max, probably not. I'll do the 3-wheel cycle, unless it calls for a KVK moment expertise. But most likely now, since I don't have to instamax commanders, I will take my time with them. Which I see where you're going with this suggestion, Scala. Yeah, I still don't know how people get so many of these fucking coins. I really don't understand. This one's fucking useless. Like, I still wanted the Tamiris one, but I don't really use Tamiris anyway. I don't know why. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I think I know why. Because for some time I don't do relic coins. Where do you get them even? Is it just from dailies? 15 and 5. You get 20 a day. Like, you're not getting a lot of them. Where are you guys getting all these relic coins from? PvE events? Huh. Oh, I must not. Must not do them. Or I'm clearly not even aware of it. Civilization events. Oh. Oh, that's right. They are. But I've been trading for these other key thingies. Where are they? The tavern, legendary tavern keys, and then the armaments, which I should probably then stop doing armaments because they're only blue chests. Yeah, I'll probably stop doing the armaments then. Good call. Good call. All right, let's do it. Let's get Alex. Thank you, Skello. And Tommy. Hunky, no help whatsoever, as always. Yes, yeah, I've been doing armament chests, even though they're blue. Just expertise Luce. Upgrading Alex. We got infantry gear waiting. Here to troll, not help. It's fair. It's fair. Need the chat troll. Infantry gloves incoming next. And then we will swap out. I'm almost tempted to just say fuck it, honestly, too. Okay, so let's do part 2. Let's do part 2 of account help. I have no iconic crystals. I'll get some a little bit later in this KVK. Considering the buffs that you get on your infantry set. Fucking Richard is out. Where's Richard? So, not much of an upgrade, not much of an upgrade, not much of an upgrade in terms of stats. The only one that's going to be big is the shield. But again, I don't have iconic crystals to make it worthy of the base increases. So, should I just put off this infantry? Oh. No. Do I just put this off for now? Because again, I have the blueprints for the pants and gloves, and shield I'm a few short too. Boots I don't have, but these are all very minimal stat increases. So it's like a point or two. But again, I don't have the iconic crystals to upgrade to get the base health or base whatever. Should I then just craft my other accessories that I need? Like I need horn. I need a horn for my other, like my secondary. This is my primary cav set. This is my secondary, which I can move Dagger off, obviously, and put it on Attila for when he comes into the 6th March. I have 2 horn blueprints ready. So should I skip the infantry because I don't have the iconics for it? And then just save those iconics. And what I also have to do too with iconic as well is I have to finish my archer set. Got a pretty small horn there, huh, Anki? Gaja is okay. Barbosa is the better ranged commander. Or Cordoba, Barbosa. Cordoba is the better ranged commander. Don't do range though, right? Uncle B. I'll get you with the pants tag. I'll get you with my pants dagger. Oh god. Oh, I didn't transition it. I'm sorry. I can remember that. Oh, I'm still getting used to OBS. I'm on OBS, not Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, infantry gear. Here. Well, you got Archer wheel is coming up this week, next week, so you'll get ZL that way. And then Joan, you'll have to wait till next cycle to unlock her, unless you get a KVK event. Potentially legendary. No, I don't know. I think you might have to wait for the Joan wheel. No, don't get belly P. The shit. Alright, y'all are getting too out of hand with the trolling. We're gonna destroy someone's account one day. Probably mine.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, since I don't have the iconics, to finish this, and the stat upgrades are so minimal, and I still need to finish these iconics to just make a horn. Or two. I don't think I can make two, but I can definitely make one. Soon. Not yet. Yeah, I can't even make the horn yet. I have rings on all, Skello, yeah. So that's why, like, the next thing I gotta do is the horns. And then I'm pretty good, honestly. I think really what I want to do is that's your armaments now, Uncle B. That's the next thing that whales chase. 3 horns, 1 web, 1 dagger. I don't think I'm going web. I don't like it. I don't like web. I honestly would rather Karak war drums than web. It's 12% defense. You're getting more from a ring. I mean, from a dagger. I really don't like the web. We're gonna have to get on board. It's just armaments. It's purely luck, Uncle B. The only difference on armaments, right? So you get your armaments from State Forum. So what you're probably also going to need to do as well, Uncle, is get your State Forum up to 21, I believe it is. 20. Get it up to 20. So you can do these dispatch thingies here. You get 7 per day, which is probably going to require some gems. And then what you can also do with your State Forum building is you do these travels, and they will also give you armaments. And from your armaments, you're going to get ones that have inscriptions, some that don't. It's totally random. There's really no way to strategically build an armament set the way that you do with gear. It's totally random. Except when you get into KVK and you can put an inscription on something, but we're very far out from that process. Like legendary accessories on all marches first, then work on gear pieces. Okay. See, like, that's what I was going for too. And then I feel like I kind of put myself back by focusing on all the rings and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to get more value out of the accessories than non-iconic. If I was able to iconic those pieces, I probably would go for it, but I can't do it. I'll get 1 more horn, not 2. But I can live with that. Yeah, Tommy, that's what I'm saying. The pants, the gloves, and the boots, they all offer like maybe a point differential on stats. It's not huge. So you get those, Uncle, from, so I'll show you right now, from KVK shop. But you have to be, this is a little bit complicated. You get with KVK coin, but you have to get access to this autarch testimony. How you get that is you have to be in the winning side of a KVK holding the Zig. And once you get the Zig, you have 140 autarch testimonies to hand out, I believe. It doesn't even show. Manipulate placing. What do you mean? Using defense? Still better to iconic the horn than infantry boots. What do the boots give? Let's see. Probably you're right, honestly, because if it's not... Oh, this is giving base health too, so it would be the same. So yeah, almost the same thing. Only thing though is the horn's not going on. So here's another thing too. I'm actually going to lose base health on some of these marches, but I'm going to get a little bit better of a trade-off because dagger will most likely come off, or maybe I'll keep that, but like vengeance is going to come off, and I'll put that on Attila. And I'm just going to lose a little bit of base health on this march. So a little bit of a puzzle to do this. Unless you do the set 5. That's what I'm going to do, Tommy. I'm going to do the set bonus on infantry. Y'all are twisting, turning me all different ways now. The 4-piece bonus I'm going for, so I get the march speed. Rave, welcome to the stream. What's up, homie? Infantry set probably needs 4 pieces to be usable, otherwise you're just going to melt. I got the tanky stats here, Dom. We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Show them good information like when you'll get rare or legendary inscription as well as how you fix the spot for that. Okay, I see what you mean now. Using your yes, so you on here on your state forum as well, or actually no, codex if you go to. So you go to your commanders, go here. If you can get set bonus and maybe, but I am 3 pieces away from that. Yeah, I was probably only going to make like a piece or 2, just because I am dismantling gear as I'm making it. So if you do track your armament openings, Uncle B, or for anyone in chat, you can kind of manipulate when you get a special inscription. So over here it says, of the next 89 legendary armaments you acquire for the wedge formation, you are guaranteed to receive an armament for the wedge formation with a rare or special inscription. And then if we go to Arch, it'll probably say something similar along those lines. Of the next 46 legendary, so you can tell when you're going to get an armament with an inscription. I think horn or drums is a must for field before anything else. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that way then. I think I'll build a horn to replace, because this vengeance is stupid on these commanders. I purely built that last KVK because I needed it for garrison purposes. Again, fucking me up. I should have just went with the horn and iconic that, but whatever. Inscription is a buff on the armament, correct? So what you can also do as well, we're gonna kind of digging into this thing a little bit. So a lot of this is luck, right? So like these armaments, I'll show you actually my best set. Here's my best set of armaments. This one you get from the KVK shop that we just explained. You have to be part of a winning side on the KVK holding the Zig. And the R4s, R5s, they actually, you can divvy up those autarch testimonies that gives you access to the limited autarchs. They divvy those up based on people's DKP, pretty much. So this is my number 1 set for armaments. These are all acquired through luck. Guarded, so whenever a wielder's troops takes any type of skill damage, has a 10% chance to reduce the damage by 20%. Eclipsed, as you see as is, less skill damage, and then more less skill damage. Then what you can do, Uncle B, when you have an inscription that when you have an armament that has an inscription, you can go in and you can transmute it, because again, the stat pull on top of the inscription is totally random. Okay, so what you can do is you can go in and transmute, because this is so fucking luck of the draw type bullshit, and we'll do an example here for you. You transmute, and the transmutation stone cost will vary depend on how many stats you're trying to realign. So here it's only 1 cost, because we would do the whole thing. But for here, there's 3.5% cav health, which is the max. 3.5% is the max that you can get for those specific stats. I think on damage it may be 1.5 a little bit, 1.5% or a little bit higher. So if we lock another one, it's 5 transmutation stones. So if I had 3.5% cav health, 3.5% cav defense, it's costing me more because I'm locking those specifically. First 2 tier of the bi-weekly bundle and the 7-day supply. Bi-weekly bundle, what do you mean? With transmutation zones? I mean Discord. Using, we'll put that in the description. Dispatch, we'll put that description. Is that true though, right? Because even I mean, I don't know if so. I honestly haven't paid attention to it, but I know that you have these preferred formations. I've opened this before and not gotten the preferred formation one, so I don't know if it was a bug. And again, I haven't paid attention to it, but I understand what you're saying. So if you're on the 49th try of a wedge formation and you have this as a preferred formation, you can use this freebie to hopefully a 33% chance to get your guaranteed inscription for the desired armament. Yeah, there must have been a bug, because I know when this update first dropped, I was still getting, like, I remember specifically I got V formation from this, and I was like, this is stupid. I don't know why that's a thing. Yes, yeah, Skella has a good point. So these also, Uncle B, that you get here in your inscription shop, these are only going to be applicable to the armament that's the top left one, and they don't give us anything else. You can only get one of these, only one. So choose wisely. Usually it's either going to be arch, wedge, which I would suggest first for you as you're kind of catching up a little bit with armaments. Go for hunter first. Probably do a few hunters, to be honest, or do hunter then this one for the Luce. Oh, the dispatch. Okay, I got you, Ray. I got you. I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Okay, that's fair then. That's fair. I probably shouldn't hoard these then, huh? That makes sense now. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. I gotta increase my knowledge on these. Just a little bit. I mean, look, I mean, if you get some stats, you're good. You obviously want the inscriptions, but it's a very touchy thing in the community. I don't want to say touchy, just community doesn't like it. It's too random. It's something that's totally different to us, that we've never had this randomization aspect in Rise of Kingdoms before, and honestly it's kind of whack, for lack of a better term. But yeah. Ooh. VIP points. I am close to under, let's see, after we open all these turtle. I got the recharge already. Recharge is done. Emblem inscriptions. Ooh, nice. Nice VIPs right there. Which one are emblem inscriptions? Me as noob, content creator. You must speak in simple terms. Holy crap, there's a lot of chests. Okay, nice. So after all that, Tommy. Ooh, we got a nice pool. We got a nice pool of VIP points here. Yo, what's that, like 69,000? Issue is if they make it less random than the free play, low spinners catch up too fast, like it happened with gear. It's fair. It's a very fair point. Yo, this guy Swarmer has, in our kingdom, has a sick infantry wedge formation setup. Being random holds back for you to play low spinner advancement with them, since high players will pay for more chances. Damn it. Hate when you're right on that, Skello. Bottom left formation. These ones? Emblem? Is that emblem? Ah, yes. 10% skill damage. Holy shit. March your Guan? No, I don't think so. Is it better to do bastions one by one, like getting them all to level 2? No, I think you want to get them to 6 first, Nick. I believe that's the way. Get each one to 6 first. Although I have not been taking that approach because I kind of got screwed with my bastions. A lot of them popped up as training troops when I didn't want them to. So like I had all these lined up for training troops. So that's why like some of them are kind of scattered. But now I'm gonna hyper focus on belly. Ew. Ooh, brother. Oh wait, I actually did see this. I lied. Hunky's Armaments, strike and parry. Wielder's troops gain a 2% boost to counterattack damage. Whenever their troop receives a shield, it also receives a damage absorbing. Whenever it receives a shield, it also receives a damage absorbing mighty shield. Whenever their troop is healed. Oh, you got that for the Testudo? Whoa. That's all Testudo, dude? Oh, wait, hold on. Shit. Forgot. What the fuck? Ew. Why Testudo? Yeah, legendary ones too you want to prioritize because they're going to give you more right, these give you a little bit more juice, a little bit more percentage. They do cost a little bit more though. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think they might be the same. I think it's the later zone ones that you want to. Oh no, wait, it does give you more. Yep, yeah, so focus on legendary ones first, yes. Oh, for Hera. Okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. What else today? So okay, so we decided Alex buff. We went for that. We're gonna craft a horn instead of going onto the infantry gear, which I need to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that many materials before next week. I need 15 legendary mats. I can't dismantle anything that would be... No, I can't. I was going to make that very long and convoluted. Hunky's trying to... Dom, he's trying to let you know what's coming for you, son. In Kingsland. Show events. I don't think I can get anything. I don't think I can get that much. I have... Let's do this. This doesn't really matter, honestly. I'm just curious to see if it'll work. I could do Hunt for History, but I'm a little tapped out on spending right now, to be honest. Let's hope for good legendaries. Legendary mats. None. I'll be very close. I'll be very close. I have 65 hammers around there. This is another reason why I really want VIP 18, not just the march speed or the troop buffs. Dude, you're getting almost 4. You're getting almost 2 legendary materials every week. It's pretty nice. And a legendary key every day too. It's pretty dope. That one, that'll be next Friday, Skello. It should be, because we just had Esmeralda. Oh no, or the Daruk. I think the Daruk and Esmeralda swap. I'm not buying material shop. With the arrows. What arrows? I can get. Oh, actually, let's see how many we have here. I don't, dude. That's such a whaley thing to do. Is buying materials through VIP shop? Are you kidding me? Oh, another one with the civilization thing. Let's see how close we are now. 29. So I got 4 legendary mats out of all that. So I need another 11. I think I'll get it by then. Oh, of course I get those. Yeah, of course I get these. We shall see. I'll be close. I'll be close for sure. I got to keep grinding some barbarians too. Those will give me some materials. And I have these as well, so. Oh, and yes, yeah, I didn't buy the ones from KVK shop. I can also probably get that. Another 8. But I won't have enough coins for it, so I could get these couple if needed. Hammers will get me somewhat close. Hammers are more for blueprints, though, in my opinion. I don't feel like you get too many materials. Like, see, like here, unless you're picking material chests on the purple, which I usually do anyway. So that's 4 per floor. That's 1 legendary, and then you get another, you know, couple here. Bounty of the Ancients. Oh yeah, 4. Okay, oh yeah. With those 4 right there will be Gucci. Good call, Skello. Man. This is why Skello's fucking king over there, yo. Or, yeah, king, right? Yeah. Yo, Skello's the MVP of the stream, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. Dude's coming swinging, yo. Ready. He's ready for the stream. As we kind of peek in on Dom's Luce that we will be going up against. Take a look. No. Image. Unlock. No. No. Oh, window capture. Yes. Whoa. That's nice, bro. Oh, democracy. For the Republic, for democracy. Very nice, Dom, very nice. I will be targeting your Luce. That 3.5% damage is fucking sexy, bro. Definitely targeting your Luce in the field. I will tell everyone in my kingdom to do so. Thank you for the intel. All right, cool. So we're going to be able to craft that horn. We will see if my luck can finally turn for the better. I am over 40 on crafts. So let's see. I am going to be doing a big, next Wednesday, I'm going to do all my crafting, armaments, transmutations, everything. So mark that on your calendars. We'll probably come around same time. And do all that good stuff. I don't think I have anything left on here y'all, unless you want to watch me barb chain, but I don't really barb chain myself. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I greatly appreciate the help from everyone. Skello, especially, thank you so much. Definitely very insightful today. And also for this KVK setup, a little bit to give me a better idea of what we're doing. I think I'm going to come back on Saturday to stream. Let's see if I can get a stream schedule going. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings is what I'm thinking right now. Don't quote me on that, but I will try to make this happen. So Saturday morning, I'll probably do another chill stream. Sunday will be live on the official channel. 13 UTC and 15 UTC matches. I believe the 15 UTC match would be one to watch. It's going to be GV77 versus 60 MX, which I will be covering with Chiz. And then again, yeah, next week, next Tuesday, I will not be streaming. I got the anniversary with the wifey, 1 year. And then Wednesday we'll come back. We'll do our war preparation stream. And then Thursday, we have Zone 5. Covering with Chiz. Yeah, you didn't hear? I thought you heard 2 days ago when I was streaming. Oh, the Esmeralda one. Yes, that's right. No, she's like a seasonal event type work-in. No, Skello? I will mention your name. Oh, God. I really hope so. That would be kind of awkward, you know, broadcasting with someone and they don't say, what do you think, Dan? Or what do you think, Dirty Dan? Yeah, that would be awkward. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up there before Hunky gets me in trouble. I'm having a few drinks too, getting a little bro, if he calls me David, you best know what I'm gonna be calling him the entirety of the match. I don't think it'll be like that though. It's look, I don't think it's been bad blood. Maybe it's not, I don't know, maybe it's just not being aware. Giving benefit of the doubt. We're going in, we're doing, no, worse than that, Hunky. We're going in, we're going to cast, the important thing is we're going back for week 2, back-to-back weeks. Lilith has invited me back, so I'm doing something right. I have some scouting and analytics on these teams. I'm being a little bit more prepared than I was last week because I was kind of relying on the notes that they gave me until I realized that the notes weren't great. But I have a few notes on some of these teams. GV77 and 60MX is looking to be a pretty good match. VL versus E301 is probably going to be a pretty good match too. That'll be the first match we're covering at 13 UTC. Plato and Brian Koo will also be broadcasting alongside us for another slate of matches too. So, yeah, the important thing is Hunky. I will be back for week 2 and hopefully for the weeks to come. Nice to clear bounty of ancients with it. All the tiers was something like 30. Yeah, the update that they made to the Esmeralda's wheel thingy was amazing. Like definitely much needed because the previous version sucked ass. With that, Hunky's gonna make me die from laughing one of these days, or just die from trolling me too hard. I don't know. You pick. We're gonna go raid Oppo. He's over there streaming his 24/29, getting their booties whooped by GV77 the last time that we checked in. Guys, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Hit that like and subscribe on the way out. I'll be back on Saturday morning for y'all. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. We're also in the process of moving Discords too, so you can join it temporarily and then we're gonna move. So love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm out. Take care. Later. Skello, get some sleep. Love y'all. Peace.